Welcome back, my beautiful friends. Grimly and Sarah here at Whispers from the Hidden Realm. We are so excited to have you here with us today. Thank you so much for joining us. We understand that there's a whole bunch of different tarot readers out there, and we really appreciate the fact that you selected us to go on this journey with you today. Please remember this is a collective reading, but if you have clicked on this reading, there is a message in here for you. So please take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. Before we started this reading today, Grimly and I actually went into meditation to determine which decks needed to come forward for us today. So the decks that we have coming forward is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Sorry, I know the ring light is kind of hard on that tin there. And then the other one is the Higher Self Oracle. Okay. So both of these decks have a message for us today. And without further ado, Grimly and I are excited to read these for you. So I'm going to go ahead and set Grimly in the background, and he will be supporting us over here on the side as I go ahead and shuffle the cards. So I'm going to start with the Spirit Animal, because I believe that there are spirit animals that are trying to communicate with you right now. So let's see what spirit animal or animals are coming forward to support us in this reading today. And please remember again that this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Feel free to share this message as well as maybe save this message, as there might be more information that comes to you at a later date. These readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you click on this reading. There is a message for you at the time that you click on this reading. If you feel that you want to reflect on this reading and come back at a later date, please do save it and reflect on it at that point in time. All right. So we do have two animal cards that have come forward today. But before I reveal what those are, I'm actually being told to go ahead and to shuffle. I don't know why it says enter in. I feel that's going to be significant, so hang on to that for a moment. But I also feel that it's very significant that I go ahead and have the Higher Self Oracle deck ready for us too. So let's see what card or cards are coming forward for us today through this deck as well. So if you like our content, please make sure to like and subscribe. So that way you can stay in contact with us and updated with our latest content. Okay, and be notified when we release anything new. The other thing I was mentioning is we do offer private readings, so if you're interested in having a private reading or want more information, please see our bio, but I will also link the information in the description box below. All right, so without further ado, we have 4 Higher Self Oracle cards that have come forward for us today as well. So we will go ahead and get started with the spirit animals. So the very first one that is coming forward is the Moth Spirit, and it says, surrender now, with the number 39. Okay. And I do leave these cards up here for you to view a little bit longer, so that way you have the opportunity to connect with each one of these cards as we go through the reading today. Because Grimly's and my interpretation is not the only interpretation for these cards. So please feel free, if these cards share a different meaning with you, to share those in the comments so we can start a community discussion around it, and or it may resonate with somebody else who reads that comment, okay? The next one that's coming forward is the Seahorse Spirit that says, watch and wait, and the number 53. Okay, so again, Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait, the number 53. Okay. And some pointers when you're reviewing these cards: connect with the emotions that you're feeling immediately, and then connect with all the details, the colors, the animals, the background details that you may not see right away. Sit with them and see what comes forward. The next card that comes forward from the Higher Self Oracle is Trust. Okay? Trust. Then one of my favorite cards is Expect the Unexpected. Expect the unexpected. I don't know about you, but when I look at this card, I feel joy, I feel peace, I feel happiness, I feel even a huge sigh of relief of, thank you. Okay. The next one is Ask for Guidance. Ask for guidance. All right. And then the last but not least is pause. Pause. I think this is such a beautiful card as well. The energy from this is just beautiful. But I feel some of you are dealing with doubt, with frustration, with you've tried so hard and you're exhausted and you just don't want to take one more step. What's the point? Why am I doing this? I kind of feel like you're throwing your hands up in the air and going, forget this. This is just a waste of time, energy, and money. My friends, don't do that, okay? The divine is coming forward to say, don't do that. Because you're nearing the end. But what's happening is you're wanting to control the narrative, which is why the moth spirit is coming forward and telling you it's time for you to surrender. Stop trying to take charge. I know you're used to being in control and taking charge and dictating how everything's going to work out. But in this particular situation, in this particular timeline, you don't control the narrative. Okay? The divine is asking you to please calm down. What you've put out there is not gone to waste. What you're trying to bring forward is not going to waste. Now is just not the right time. So you need to surrender the control, the need to figure out why this isn't working. That's not for you to figure out. It's going to happen in divine timing. And when you ground yourself and get yourself to a place of peace, the seahorse comes forward to say, watch and wait to see how beautiful this is going to unfold for you. But it's only going to unfold for you if you have the courage, the strength to let go of trying to control the narrative, of trying to control the outcome, of trying to control where it is that you're going, because this isn't in your control. You're not meant to control this. The more you try to control it, the longer it's going to take for it to come to fruition. So you need to surrender now, be at peace with yourself in your present moment, be grateful for what you have, and watch and wait how it all unfolds. But you also have to have trust, not just trust in yourself and what you're capable of bringing forward, because it wouldn't be a dream for you, it wouldn't be your desire if it wasn't meant for you. But you have to trust, one, yourself and your abilities, yes, but you also have to trust the divine. You have to trust that everything is going to come in at the right time, in the right way, in unbelievable ways, almost mind-blowing ways, if you will. I mean, look at how on this card you have the rock structure, balancing from smallest to largest. Doesn't seem like that would be logically doable, right? And then the feather is testing the balance even further. Okay? So nothing too big or too small is out of balance or out of alignment. What it is you want to bring to fruition is going to be yours to bring to fruition. But you have to trust the divine. You have to trust the timing. You have to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. I feel some of you are out there saying, I put so much time, energy, effort in this for what? I'm not seeing anything. I'm not getting any results. I'm so tired. I'm so stressed. My finances aren't holding out anymore. My health is being impeded. When is this going to break through for me? I hear you saying that. And guess what? So does the divine, and so do the angels. And that's why they sent you the moth spirit and the seahorse spirit, to tell you that your timing is coming. Don't give up. When you're about ready to throw in the towel is when a lot of times the biggest breakthroughs occur. So trust in divine timing. When you feel that way, allow yourself to feel those emotions. Express those emotions. Because that's healthy. That's how you heal. That's how you release the pressure that you're carrying on your shoulders, in your chest, in your upper back. Release it. Surrender it. Okay? Because now is the time. You've done all the hard work. You've done everything that needs to be done. Trust in the divine and expect the unexpected. Because your time and effort have not fallen on deaf ears or blind eyes. Okay? But I'm being told very clearly that what you are expecting it to come forward as is not how it's going to present itself. Okay? It is time for you to let go of the steering wheel. Let go of trying to control the narrative. Let go of timelines. Let go of specific dollar amounts. Let go of consistent manifesting, trapped energies, trapped emotions. Let it go. Let it go. Because the more you hang on to that, the more the universe feels like you don't trust them, and the more it hinders the unexpected blessings and situations that are going to unfold in your life. But for those of you who have let go and who completely trust, now is the time to make space for the unexpected situations, money flow, abundance, health, love that comes through. But don't second guess it, okay? Because it is meant for you, all right? But if you feel stuck, if you feel like you have no direction and you feel like you need guidance, simply ask for it. The divine, your angels, archangels, spirit animals, numbers are coming through. The signs, the messages, they're always coming through for you. But don't be afraid to ask, okay? Don't be afraid to sit in silence through meditation or with music or with just 5 minutes with yourself in the morning before you reach for your phone. And 5 minutes at night before you go to bed. With no noise, no distractions. Because that's when you'll start receiving the guidance. But don't let your brain take over when you receive that guidance. You'll feel it in here. Okay? So don't second guess it. Feel it from your heart. Feel it inside. You'll feel the warmth. You'll feel undeniable certainty that yes, this is your sign. This is your message. This is the next step that you need to take. And it may not be as clear as that, because For those of you who've been working with the divine for quite some time, just like I have, they like to talk in riddles or release a little bit of information at a time. It's your job to put the pieces together. If you're not sure, don't hesitate to ask again. Okay? They're not going to get frustrated with you. They'll give you as many signs as you need until all of a sudden you'll have that light bulb moment. Yay! Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. Because you will. All right? But during this process, you are also encouraged to pause, to go inside of yourself, tap into your inner child, tap into your truth, tap into yourself and ask yourself, is this truly what I want? Or have I even outgrown this? Because that might be part of your truth too, right? Or ask yourself the even harder questions as to, what do I need to let go of? And that's preventing me from experiencing the life that I want and that I'm asking for. All right. This pause doesn't have to be a long period of time. It doesn't have to be a full day. It doesn't have to be hours. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It's just taking the time every day to reflect. Be grateful for what you have. Be mindful of what you're asking for, consciously and subconsciously. Be mindful of your self-talk. How are you talking to yourself? Are you talking to yourself in a loving and open way? Or are you talking to yourself in a negative, hateful, resentful type of way? Because if that is what you're doing, then you're going to have a hard time bringing forward what it is that you want to bring forward. All right? And as you pause, the seahorse spirit again comes forward and says, watch and wait at what unfolds for you. There's so much beauty, so much love, so much abundance, so much turning of the wheel, if you will. The wheel of fate, wheel of fortune, it's turning in your favor. But you have to trust. You have to surrender. You have to expect the unexpected. You have to ask for the guidance, and you have to pause. And embrace the waiting period. Embrace the in-between. Because the in-between of what you're asking for and what unfolds in and of itself is a beautiful journey. Can provide so much insight to you. I feel there's one more deck that I need to actually access. I wasn't going to do this, but this deck is all of a sudden telling me that it has a card or two for you, okay? So this is the Crystal Grid deck. I love this deck. So I feel that this is coming forward significantly for, I don't feel that it's for the whole entire collective. I feel a few of you are asking for some additional energy, for some additional support. So let me go ahead and shuffle this first, open up the deck to see what it is that, or just put in the energy for this reading. The energy that's already come through for this reading. And then let me see what cards. And yes, it's going to be cards. I feel it's going to be quite a few cards. So I'm going to ask you to hang with me for a minute as I shuffle through this and see what card or cards are coming forward that need to share additional information with you. Now these cards don't just have the crystal, but they also have a message on the inside. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in just a moment. I'll show you these beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, so we have two that have come through so far. Let's see what else is coming through. What else is coming through? Is there anything else? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was a whole bunch that jumped out there. Let me sit with these ones for a moment because I don't think we're going to need... I mean, these are all the cards that just jumped out, so I don't think all of these apply. So let me see what does apply. Bear with me for a moment as I shuffle through these. I apologize. It's going to get quiet for a moment as I concentrate and ask which of these cards need to come forward today. Which out of this pile needs to come forward? Is that it? Okay. All right, and I'll give the full deck. So I put it all back in the full deck. So now we'll see if the full deck has anything else that it wants to reveal. I do ask that it comes out at 1 or 2 cards at a time, not 20 to 30 cards all at once, like it did just a minute ago. It's funny how these cards like to jump forward all of a sudden, and then they're like, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not this time. Maybe next time. So far we have 3 cards that have come forward for us. Are there any other cards that need to come forward for the collective today in this reading? No. All right. So I'm going to set that deck aside. Okay, so the 3 cards that came forward for us today is Kyanite. Pardon me. Kyanite. All right, so that's what the crystal looks like. I feel like some of you either have these crystals, may want to carry these crystals, or just need to hear the energies from these crystals today. And when I said that there's a whole bunch of information for each one of these cards, each one of these has, let me get my fingers out of the way, each one of these cards has keywords at the top and then a description, how it links to astrology and the planetary alignment. Okay. So for Kyanite, the keywords are truth, communication, clarity, which is everything that we just kind of talked about, right? So it says, speak your truth. Kyanite cuts through confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to your most authentic self. Soothing the soul, Kyanite sharpens your leadership skills and enhances communication skills, giving you the boost you need when addressing groups. Kyanite opens pathways and acts as a bridge from one person to person or even between dimensions, delivering telepathic communications. Kyanite is especially great for opening your throat chakra, bringing clarity and focus when you need it. It is tied to Aries, Taurus, Libra as the astrological signs, and then for the planetary signs, Jupiter and Neptune. So again, here is Kyanite in all its glory. Okay? And this is the description I just read to you. So the reason why this is coming forward is because, again, this is you speaking your truth. This is asking for the guidance, the help, the support, and having the patience to trust that everything is unfolding for you in divine timing, because it is. It is, okay? So I feel you may need that Kyanite energy with you. So if you have a Kyanite crystal, carry it with you. Put it in your pocket, maybe have it in your car, maybe put it in your office, maybe put it around you so it's always with you for now, okay? The next one that's coming forward is lazulite. Lazulite, okay? Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so lazulite is also coming forward. And here is the message for lazulite. Okay, so lazulite is coming forward as cosmic serenity, peace. The cosmic forces are at play with lazulite, bringing serenity, peace, and tranquility to anyone who crosses paths with the stone. Lazulite comes from the Arabic word lazaward, meaning sky or heaven, and referring to the sky blue color of the stone's surface. It stimulates the third eye, drawing out psychic and intuitive abilities and dispelling worry, anxiety, and stress to promote a clear state of mind. Use lazulite when you need extra strength to heal addictive habits and to give yourself that inner peace against personal demons. It aligns with the astrological signs of Gemini and Sagittarius, as well as Jupiter. So lazulite is coming forward, again, supporting you. Sorry, move my fingers so you can actually read it. Here we go. I'll put it down here. It's coming forward to help you with surrendering now. Surrendering to divine timing. Surrendering to your light and dark sides, or your strengths and your weaknesses, or your dreams versus your reality. Okay? So again, you don't have to run out and go grab these particular crystals. The fact that they're showing up in this reading today, you can save this reading and draw on their energy as you need it. Okay? So again, that was kyanite and lazulite. And the last one is morganite. Okay? Morganite is coming forward for you as well. So with morganite, the key words are acceptance, compassion, release. This is the ultimate love attractor. Morganite opens channels for positivity, affection, and devotion to flow effortlessly through your kinetic. Sorry, let me try that again. The ultimate love attractor, morganite opens channels for positivity, affection, and devotion to flow effortlessly through your energetic fields. Morganite is able to uncover deep emotional pain, bringing awareness to unexpressed feelings residing inside your body so that you can release them. Know that these feelings can change and are not part of your identity. Clearing away thoughts of martyrdom or victimhood. Morganite expands your ability to love and receive love, advancing your soul to the core of its inner truth. It aligns with Libra and Venus. Okay. All right. So this crystal comes forward today, again, reminding you it's time to feel your feelings. Stop burying your feelings. Ironically, if you look, these bulges that are sticking out that look almost like pyrite are what you're hiding, are the emotions that you're hiding, the situations that you don't want to face, the true feelings that you're not expressing or speaking or embracing, the forgiveness that you refuse to give to yourself and others. This is hindering you. This is slowing you down. This is preventing you from living in your true authentic light. So again, accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself for who you are. Forgive yourself for things that you cannot control. But don't give up on yourself, okay? Do not give up on yourself. So one more time, I'm going to show the colors of these crystals so that way you can connect with them. So again, kyanite, lazulite, and morganite. Okay. So the final message today, my friends, is to give yourself space and grace to be your true authentic self. Don't try to push yourself into a small little box that you don't fit in. None of us were meant to be crammed into a small little box. We're also not meant to wear a mask that doesn't fit who we are. So dispose of all of that. Walk in your true authentic self. Stay in touch with the divine, the higher beings, the universe, whoever you work with, because they're here to help you, to guide you, and they want to see you be successful. But remember, you're not in control. So don't try to control the narrative, the timeline. Don't set any rigid, hard and fast timelines in regards to what it is that you're looking for to bring into fruition. Okay? My friends, as always, I appreciate you coming on this journey with us. Grimley's here again. He appreciates you being here as well. Thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your day, part of your journey. We can't express enough how much you clicking on this message and being with us here today means to us. So the next time that you're ready to come on this journey with us, please remember to click on Whispers from the Hidden Realm. We love you and wish nothing but the best for you. Take care of yourselves, you guys. If you like us and like this content, please remember to like and subscribe. Until then, much love.